Welcome back. You tune into Market Cafe. We're getting you all that you need to watch out for. Let's talk about the Asian handover then. Well, we do see Asia market that is trading mixed at this point. When I remember, we had the Japanese market that soared yesterday to touch record high. Now it is the third consecutive session that it was surging ahead in trade on the back of that Takeshi trade. In fact, we did see Nikkei that was touching 59,000, but it has retreated from there right now. At this juncture, it is down 0.7% on profit booking. We do see that sitting at 58,293 is where Nikkei is at. Besides that, we have S&P ASX 200 that is absolutely flat. Though in the green, it is trading with gains of just 5 odd points. From the China, then we have Hang Seng Index that is trading up 0.1%, 51 point uptick that's coming in, and Shanghai that is trading in the red with cuts of 0.2%. Now remember, we also had South Korea where they have left their base rate unchanged to 2.5% in line with what we were expecting, and Kospi therefore is trading with cuts of 2% right now. But we do see the rates that remain unchanged for Kospi market. But the chip making giants like Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix had jumped in early trade for Kospi, but nonetheless the index is seeing a decline as of now. But let's pull up the charts for GIFT Nifty as well to see how the Indian markets can start the day. Well, GIFT Nifty is hinting towards a negative start with cuts of almost 74 points as far as Nifty is concerned. So that's the implied start for Nifty. But let's talk about the day gone by, Indian equities and how they fared. It ended yesterday's session on a mixed but mildly positive note. The benchmark Nifty managed to close slightly in the green, extending its gains. For the second consecutive session, Nifty Bank snapped its 2-session losing streak to end higher. In the broader markets, the mid-cap also advanced for the second session in a row, while small caps underperformed and settled in the red. Now, sectorally, the mood remained largely positive as most sectoral indices closed in the green. Let's talk about the top performers then. Tata Motors passenger vehicle was the top performer for the day, while Trent was the biggest laggard. Now, besides that, we also have, IDFC First Bank and IndusInd Bank that led the gains for Nifty Bank. We also had a couple of other names, like Mankind Pharma that was gaining over 6 odd percent. There's PSU banking also, banking names also contributed 1% to the banking names, that was buoying the sentiment in the banking pack as well. Nifty Auto also gained for the second consecutive session. Tube Investments that gained 3.8% was helping the index, and Nifty Metal also advanced for the third consecutive session, while Welspun Corp gained the most, that was leading the pack with gains of over 3 odd percent, and Nifty Realty snapped its 3-session losing streak with the Oberoi Realty leading from the front. So that's how the market shaped up yesterday. But today, as GIFT Nifty is hinting towards a rather a negative start for the Indian markets.
All right, that's about how did the market shut up just yesterday. But with this, let's also tell you which are the stocks that you should be watching out for in today's trading session, and let's highlight the key counters to be watched out for. And first up will be Vishal Mega Mart. The company will be in focus on the back of a block deal wherein sources tell your channel that the promoter will be the likely sellers. They are likely to sell 6.5% stake in the company. Samyat Services LPP is likely to sell over 3 crores of shares, where the floor price has been decided at 115 rupees a piece, and that's at a discount of 9.8% versus the last close. But with this deal, the promoter holding is likely to fall from 54.1% to 47.6% post the sale. So let's watch out for this counter. Other than that, Brigade Enterprises is going to be the next stock in focus, as they have partnered with Primus Senior Living to develop 3 senior living communities in South India with an expected GDV of 750 odd crores. So let's watch out for this counter. 2 of the other counters are going to be in focus, and that is GMDC as well as NTPC, because they both have signed an MOU to jointly explore the coal and lignite gasification. They are aiming to convert the resource from GMDC's Odisha and Gujarat mines into the gas for industrial use. So let's watch out for this counter. Netweb Tech is going to be in focus as well, as they have announced a collaboration with Vertiv Holding Companies. And interesting developments there, because this will jointly engineer and validate the liquid cooled rack solutions for AI data centers, combining Netweb's GPU computers platforms and Vertiv's critical cooling and power infrastructure. So positive news flow with respect to the data center opportunity when it comes to Netweb. The next stock will be NBCC, as they have secured 2 work orders from Delhi Development Authority totaling 775 crores. So positive news flow over there. MSTC has emerged as L1 bidder for Coal India for end-to-end service provider for conducting NRS linkage auctions for 3 years. Zaggle Prepaid is going to be the other stock. 2 positive developments over here. Firstly, the company will provide the corporate expense card to Chennai Super Kings employees and associates. And the other one is that they have signed a 5-year deal to provide Zaggle Save Expense Management to Saurashtra Cement. So collaborations coming in from Zaggle Prepaid. The next stock in focus is actually going to be Home First, because the block deal announcements are there. Just yesterday, we have seen some block deals happening where we have seen that Ether, that is Mauritius, that have sold a stake in the company. True Not Fund is the other seller, while Societe General has acquired 8.4 lakh shares in the company. So let's watch out for this counter as well, as we get to see the likely sellers as well as buyers when it comes to Home First.
All right, so those are the stocks you need to watch out for. But let's talk about